I came to the US in 1986. I was 17 years old at that time. A young man come to live with my father for the first time. In the 80s, America was going to what they call the war on drugs. As a young man, when you come in, if you don't follow the rules properly, you can easily fall in the wrong crowd. In 1989, I was convicted of possession with intent to distribute, a drug charge. And I served 11 years in prison. I thought because I had a green card at that time, I didn't think about getting deported. Found myself in deportation proceeding in 1992 while I was still in prison. They let me finish my sentence. I stayed 5 years on supervision. I follow all the rules, never got in trouble. I go to work, pay my taxes, raising my kids. And in 2005, my probation officer called me to sign my papers because I'm finished my supervision. But when I got to her office, the only people I saw when I go in were ICE officers. Yeah, they put me on the floor. You're going to process to be deported. I'm shocked. I spent 7 months in immigration detention. By then, me and Janae found an organization called Families for Freedom. That organization was really helpful to us. You know, they filed petition for me, helped me with the habeas corpus to get out. So as soon as I came home, I went to visit them. I became a member. I started working with them. They trained me. They gave me the formation I needed to be an activist. Eventually, we started the New Sanctuary movement. And my role was to go to churches around New York City, tell my stories. And one of the things that we were really focused on was the separation of families. You know, I have 4 US citizen children. I had a wife. I had my own business. I never got in trouble again. Now we're talking about 6 years after I got released. I had a clean record. Why I cannot get a second chance to stay with my family? Immigration detained me for deportation again. The supervisor from ICE told me, "Oh, you're the guy that's going to the press." 10 days later, I was in Haiti. So when I got to Haiti, I was in shock. 32 years later, Haiti is not the same no more. And when I got to Haiti, it was the first time that I cried for what immigration did to me, not giving me the opportunity to be heard in the court. Imagine, I have no family left in Haiti. What am I going to do to live, to survive? There's no jobs, there's no security, there's nothing. But of course, I survived. I spent 4 years in Haiti. Every day was a struggle for me.
I learned a long time ago that the law itself is used as a tool of oppression for communities of color. And this has been true for immigrant communities for centuries. What we did as lawyers on Jean's case was really build on what he's done as an organizer, showing that activism is part of America's best traditions, that being able to speak out and to be heard about the injustices we face should be something that's valued, not a reason to be targeted.
I think all immigrants deserve a second chance. So we came here to work hard to take care of our family.
The last administration harmed us and really cut us to the core, separating families, gutting our asylum system, expanding immigration detention. We now have an opportunity to fix those problems. We have to end detention. We have to end the cruelty of our deportation system. No one should be deported to a country where they face persecution. No one should be separated from their family here in the United States. This administration can exercise its discretion to keep families together. It can create policies that will strengthen our asylum system, and it can end detention now. And immigrant communities are fed up with waiting. Now is the time for bold immigration reform.